Hello, good afternoon, my Shellys and Shabros. How are you doing? Ha! How are you doing? It's raining, it's pouring. Yes, it is. I just did a video on my other channel, and I had the mic on, and now I'm so tangled up in my mic. I can't get out. Get me out of here. I didn't know the mic was that long. Golly gee. Ow. Oh no, I missed the cotton or the cover. Alright, I'm gonna have to look for that. Because I definitely took that off. Hello. Taking advantage of this car parked in front of me. I lost my little thing here. It's about the... Oh Lord, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? Golly gee. You know, like, stop it. I got this little gadget on my, hey Josh, on my seatbelt, so I won't choke myself. Woo, let me tell you, man, I hate when the seatbelt come all the way up across my neck. I bought these little clamps from, let me pull over here, Amazon. Ooh. Man. Anyway, let me stop. Let me stop here. It's probably caught on me somewhere. So, you guys see the topic. What do you have to offer? And that question is pretty loaded, because it's like, okay, offer to a job, offer in a relationship, offer to family, offer to relationships, offer to what? I ask. And that's a good question. And for me, I know you better say that, Josh. You better say that, Josh. Come on now. You guys hear what Josh said? He said, to my wife, to death do us part. I know that's right. Come on now. Come on, Josh. That is awesome sauce with strawberries and bananas. I was feeling kind of blah blah today. It could be because of the weather. It's raining, and I was moving slow, getting ready, and just just getting myself together. I know that's right. Toilets. Okay. Hey, the thing is this. At least you know when you use it, or anybody else, you know it's clean. I was told I watched this, I think it was a bishop. I watched him, he said how his father was a janitor. And his father told him, whatever job you have, be the best at it. And he was one of the top janitors in this particular building, office building. And you can learn a lot from that, simply because everyone can't do everything. Neither does everyone want to do everything. But whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Oh, okay. That's nice. What kind of animals? Let's see. I'm going to turn this off. Because I do not want to lose this gadget here. I'm not trying to moon nobody. We'll get rain. Where did it go? Oh, man. I got another one, but I want to find the one I lost. You know? It's in my pocket. It must be. It has to be somewhere close. And I'm just not seeing it. Did it fall down here? Maryland, Maryland, my Maryland, Maryland, as Josh would say. It's cold. Well, not really. 46 degrees. And it's raining. Don't you hate when you lose a little something? Hey, Jim Apple. Hey, Quaker. I didn't know you guys came in here. I declare. Dog, cat, chicken, ducks, parakeet, white. Josh, you know what? I have another one, but I just, you know how you just don't want to lose stuff? And I have another one that goes with it, but man, I'm going to find it. I know I am. But back to the topic, guys. Think about it. Have you ever thought about what do you have to offer in any capacity of life? Be it relationships, your job, as a neighbor, as a friend. Like, what do you have to offer? Oh, it's the holidays, you have to act up. Oh, okay. Look. You could take the wife part off there. You're not watching her, you're living with her. You watch animals. New Year's resolution, again, you know, what's your New Year's resolution? Is that a wig? Or that's, you know, I've learned a long time ago. Now, when it comes to dark hair, be it brunette, black, that is the darkest of the blonde. You know, like if you go to a hairstylist and they'll show you the chart, they'll show you the darkest of the blonde down to the lightest. This is not even the lightest of the blonde. The blonde color can get even lighter than this. However, the lightest I dyed my hair was like a copper maybe color. And I was going to do a blonde, but he said it will weaken my hair. And it wasn't worth it. So I just said, I'll just buy a wig. I had this wig for a couple years now. And when I want to wear blonde, I'll just wear my wig. Josh, you know what? So, yeah, it's definitely a wig. I would not dye my hair blonde because it would weaken my strands. And I would have to go to the salon like almost every week or every 2 weeks daily, like really. If not, it will break off. So it's not worth that to me when I can just slip on a wig and keep it going. Hey there, thank you. I decided to wear my black one instead of the burgundy one. I should keep it Quaker Oats. Oh my gosh. Really, I declare, I have to offer myself a big pay raise, but the government says no it. Jim, I declare. How are you, Jim? How are you feeling? I saw the video when you and your dad went to visit your mother's grave. Why did Bubba fall over? You have to ask Jim. Bubba is a superhero. So you have to ask him about Bubba. That's funny. Yeah, I was thinking about getting my hair blown out, my natural hair blown out, and wear it straight for the winter. However, my hair is natural and it naturally curls up. It's what they call a high porosity type hair, where it absorbs water really quickly. However, it can get dry. So if I get it straightened, I know she's going to have to trim it. So I know she's going to cut some inches off. So I have to face that. However, if I get it wet, it's going to curl up. Not knot up, but curl up. There's a difference. There's a difference. A knot, you can't comb through it. You got to kind of work with it. But that's how my hair is. My hair loves water. And when it's wet, it curls up or even waves up. But if I put it back in a ponytail. But I can also straighten it and wear it straightened. Blonde hair, jacket, gloves, and sunglasses sound like... Is that what it is? I can be a spy. Oh, wow. Bubba doesn't have any spine. Oh, gosh. Poor Bubba. That's why he falls over. Oh. You got to put him in a seatbelt. One of those crisscross ones to, keep him back, But yeah, I don't know. Hey, Gwen, how are you? That was my thought of today. What do I have to offer? And I don't think... I'll put it this way. If you don't have much to offer, you can always offer a smile, a hello, how are you doing, and really genuinely mean that. I think that is very important. However, in this world, you cannot pass through life just saying hi, how are you, and so on and so forth. You do need money. You do need some type of job to bring in an income. You have to have something, accomplish something in life. Because think about it. Think about all the things that you have accomplished in life already and what joy it has brought to you. And sometimes I think I don't really have anything to offer simply because I put my mental illness in the forefront, and I know it's hard for me to deal with it. So in terms of others, it will be difficult for them. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, the Duck Jr. Quack, quack is back. Welcome back. I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is. Laura? You pronounce it that way? I don't know. We starting a new decade in a few days. Yeah, we need to be doing something nice for someone. Yeah, it's always good to do nice for people. Speaking of doing nice for people, oh my gosh. Now, guys, I like my cheese curls and I like my Cheetos, okay? And you know how when you get to the bottom of the bag, I mean, you'd still have some nice big pieces, but you're at the bottom of it, and it's like, oh my gosh, it tastes so good. So I saw this man panhandling. I couldn't really, it said homeless on the sign. And I had another bottle of water that I brought out of the house, and I had my Cheetos. I said, would you like them? And he looked at, he said, there's nothing in there. I said, it's still some more in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So then I gave him the full bottle of water. Oh, that was a dime. A full bottle of water. And I looked in my rear window. He threw my Cheetos in the street. I was like, you know what? No. If he was really hungry like that, he would have devoured. I mean, it was a good maybe 2 handfuls still in there. It was enough where you know how you get to the bottom of the bag, kind of, sort of. It's delicious. And I was wanting to share that with him. And I looked at him, he just tossed it right in the street. Right in the street. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, they had to come in, you know. I'll let them play around for a little bit. It's good with the algorithm. And then we're going to have to put them in timeout. But I was like, for real? I don't believe this. This is crazy. But that's how it is sometimes. You know, one side of me, I'm like, okay, well, you know, he has some type of pride about himself, in a sense. And then on the other side, it's like, that's ungrateful. Like, you didn't even have to take it. I offered it. He could say, no, thank you, but I'll take the water, a bottle of water. But you know what I mean? I'm like, interesting. And if I would allow that one person reaction to my kind gesture stop me from helping people, I would miss someone who really would appreciate the amount of Cheetos that I gave them and my bottle of water. That was all for me. I wasn't expecting, okay, I'm going to come down here and somebody's going to be hungry. Oh, I'm going to make sure I have some food in my car. No, that was mine. Mine. Oh. Quaker Oat and Gwen. That is awful. I would have backed the car up. No, because then if I would have ran him over, he gonna sue me. No, it wasn't worth it. I let it go. I was just like, okay, fine. I mean, okay. Wow. I was like, oh my gosh. So the next time, if anything, if it's not a whole bag, I'm not going to offer. And I remember one guy, and I'm just saying, I don't know how people react to it, but I'll put it this way. I had some Powerade, and I drank out of it, but I felt sorry for him. And he came to the vehicle. He said, you have anything to drink? I said, yeah, but I drank out of this. He said, oh, I'll take it anyway. And I'm like, well, okay. I mean, like, yeah, you're not concerned about my germs and so on and so. He said, I'll take it. He took it. He was like drinking it right then and there. And I was just like, man, the chances that people take. Yeah, I'm healthy. I don't have any disease, anything of that nature. But the chances, you know. And he was a white guy. And the reason why, well, I remember somebody asked me, they said, why do you always have to point out if they're white or black? Why? Because it's my way of showing my experience with different race of people. My race, not my race, and so on and so forth. The guy who I gave the rest of my Cheetos to, he was African American or black, colored, brown, yeah. But he took the water, you know, and I understand we can be very proud people. Not saying that some whites are not proud, But we as African American people, some of us can be very proud. Yeah, we can live in a community and have trash here and there, but there are certain things we will not take and do. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm sharing the. Oh, thank you, Quaker. You're so kind. If you see him again, make sure you have a bag. Oh! Oh my gosh! No way! Oh my. What? Oh, and see there. Oh my gosh, Jim. Like Uberman Tampa would say, I ain't doing it. With the wrinkle nose, I ain't doing it. No, oh my God. Ooh, no. I have to, no. I wouldn't even, no. No, that's okay. I'll pass. If I see him again, and if I have water, I'll give him water. Or, I don't know. I just don't, me personally, I wouldn't want to waste it on someone who, exactly, right? Quaker, I wouldn't want to waste it on anyone that's not going to appreciate it, because there are others who would appreciate it. So, it's just one of those things. Hey, Dustin, how are you? Happy Sunday. Yeah, ouch, exactly, Jim. That's what you deserve. But yeah, sometimes you wonder, what do you have to offer? And especially if you compare yourself with having a certain amount of money, having a home, having vehicles, having a job, and so on and so forth. I just feel with what you have, share what you have to the best of your ability. And as life progresses, you may have a home, or everybody don't want a home. They're okay with a condo, which is really a large apartment, or apartments, or some people are okay with renting. However it goes for you, be content if that's where you want to be in your life, and to do the best that you can where you are in life. No, not even that. No. I wouldn't allow my cat to drink the toilet water. No. You know, I guess I've just been on one of those. For today, my mood swing is just feeling kind of down about myself. But then I had to talk to myself. Hey, Dustin is driving. But I had to talk, to myself and encourage myself to feel better about myself, because one thing I realized in life, you don't have to pay anybody to think bad about you or to say bad things to you. So it's harder sometimes to get good things out of people versus bad things. A bad thing to come out of a person is like nothing. It's like breathing. Exactly. I agree with that. That's the way I am. I never compare myself to anyone. Not that I think I'm better than anybody, but I just don't see the purpose of it. For me, the battery is low. The purpose of it for me, because all I can do is be my authentic self. And I believe when you are yourself, no one else can be you but you. And that's the way I've always carried myself. It's just that sometimes for me, I just think of, and I've been like that even as a child. I always thought I was a burden on my parents, and my mom and my dad was like, where do you get that from? But sometimes there's so much that goes on in here that it's thoughts, Oh, Dustin, you need to stop. Yeah, right. I'm not even going to say that one out loud. Yeah, do what makes you happy. Absolutely. And I just think it's just so much going on in the world that to take time out to be kind, it's best to do that. And sometimes it can take some work. But you have to be willing to take that time out to be kind, because it's easy to be mean. I keep getting down myself all the time. That's why I keep making videos. Well, see, Jim, you're fighting it, and that's good, you know, and that's a good thing. Whenever, you know, I have a bad thought or a sad thought, I tried my best to quickly remove it, because it doesn't make me feel good. Lady T, I saw your video. Are you still in South Carolina? It was posted on the 26th, but I saw it on yesterday, so I don't know how that worked. Why I only saw it then. Thank you so much. I'm happy I made it past 18 from... There you go. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people, Dustin, and they said they never knew that they would live beyond their past, you know, because it's like they never thought that they would be the age that they are today based upon the lifestyle that they live. April May, good morning, good afternoon. Oh, you're back? Oh, you didn't load it until today. Oh, okay. I saw it, was it today, this morning? Oh, it was early this morning I saw it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is something. I know. I remember we went to this Italian restaurant, and it was a conversation, and somebody said, she don't know nothing about those black gloves. She have no idea. I mean, I like my leather when I can afford it, and I like my black. I like different color leather. You know, you know. It was like, she don't know nothing about the black gloves. She'll have no idea. Right. And one of my older sister, she, yeah, anyway, you just don't, yeah, so, yeah. She's one, oh my gosh, you don't play with her at all. Not at all. If you don't come correct, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I did one. You love the black coat too? Look, Teresa is like, she liked the burgundy one, and then she want the black one. She just like, okay, I want one of those too, okay? My birthday is the year after again. I do. I like leather. Yeah, it's no... What's wrong with leather? When was leather a bad thing? I'm missing something. Yeah, I did a video earlier. You see how I have that little setup? Because I have some of my subscribers on the other channel. They like for me to drive in my leather, you know, my black leather, and they love the leather sound. And so I just wanted to give them a different, like an over-the-shoulder view. And yeah, so I tried to do it that way. I declare. There are days where I have such a hard time trying to pull myself out of the bed. Jim, I understand. I totally understand what you're saying. And I thank you for sharing. My mom said she didn't think I make it past 18. April, isn't that something? Wow. I declare. Oh, these young girls know nothing about leather? I mean, is it a bad thing? I always had leather. I had a black leather skirt, black leather jacket. It had embroidery. I paid like $500 for it years ago when I was living with my mom. Of course, I can afford that. And the leather skirt was like $350. And then leather boots. I had a pair of pointy black leather boots, and it had like a little wedge heel, yet a spike heel. And then once I injured my knee, I could no longer wear it, so I gave them to one of my sisters. And when with this particular sister, when she walked, her leg pops out when she walks. So when she walks, it's like it's a mean walk. When I say mean, it's mean. It's a mean walk. It's boom, boom, boom. And yeah, It's pretty interesting. I got to go clean both cars, and then I'm going to eat lunch and go back to bed. Okay, Jim, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for sharing. And just know, it's hard for me sometimes to get out of the bed. So, but I fight to get out, and I want you to continue to do the same. Okay, continue to fight and push forward in life, and just don't ever give up, because wherever you stop, that's where you will be. But as long as you decide to keep on pushing forward, you will go forward. Do you have Michael Jackson glove? I don't have a Michael Jackson glove. I don't even know how to dance like Michael Jackson used to dance. Now, I did have a pair of I had gray leather pants, and they had the zipper on both sides, and you can zip them all the way up. I never zipped them all the way up, but I like leather in my teens. Yeah, I had a nice, I mean, I wouldn't say a love for it, but I like leather. Oh, your great grandparent. Oh, wow. You know what? I appreciate that about you, Lady T. My lunch break is over. Enjoyed. Thank you so much, Quaker. Thank you for sharing your lunch with us. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. But Lady T, one thing I like about you is the heritage that you have, meaning your mom and then your mother's mother. And you don't see too many of that nowadays, I no longer have neither one of my grandmothers nor my grandfathers, but my mom and my dad is still with me. And, I have great nieces and nephews and things of that nature. But I just think when you can do your a mother, a grandmother, and then don't go great grandmother, you know what I mean? That's awesome. That is really awesome. Let's see. And so April, so your mom didn't think you were going to live past your age now. Wow. Is she still alive? That car parked there. I don't know why that car parked there. But anyway, yeah. I got to find a piece to my thing. That is going to bother me. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with the leather. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, Glenda, how are you? Lady T said, yeah, I pulled up to a grand after Christmas, and she was raking the yard. See that? Man, that's awesome. Good last Sunday afternoon. I know of the new year, right? I know, it's just pouring down. Barry the Sonic King. Hello. How are you, Miss Glenda? It's been a while. When I saw you commented on my other video, I was like, oh my gosh. How are you doing? It's been a long time since I've seen you. Have you went back to rideshare, or you totally officially giving it up? Oh, thank you. Coffee and the Christmas tree. That's awesome. I haven't had my coffee. But yeah, I just think, I'm good, Chelle. You're looking fantastic. Oh, thank you as usual. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I'm doing well, Barry. Then grandmother made comments about oh my gosh. Oh, see, she's a stickler. She's a stickler for keep taking care of what you own and what you have. That's strength right there. No more ride share for you. Okay. Hey, Merry New Year. Okay, twofer. Okay. Merry New Year it is. Yeah, I just think, in life, you have to, oh my gosh, you have to have an internal joy pump. Like you have an air pump, an internal joy pump, internal encouragement pump that is within you. Because if you technically, and you guys are very kind to me, and you have always been very kind to me, and I appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart, because it speaks volume about you as a human being, that you do have kindness within you. And nowadays that's very rare, because there's so much going on in the world, and people are so angry and so mean, and so it's me, forget about you, to the point some people don't even ask, how are you today? Some don't even say good morning to you anymore. A lot of people are so zoned out, and so some are overwhelmed with their responsibilities. Some are just in that one way. She's 90 and going strong. Oh my gosh, what? I would stay out late at the disco, so she would stay up worrying, oh my gosh, now that I have a son, it's my turn to worry. How about that, right? Call me when you get there. I'm still helping folks, and the job is peaceful. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I got 2 days for the toilets cleaning work. Okay. I'm driving part-time for medical. Oh, medical lab. That's pretty cool. And yep, still helping people and peaceful. Oh my gosh, that speaks volume right there. Social media took away people's social skills. Yeah, that plays a part. I agree. That plays a part, yeah. But still, it didn't stop you guys from being nice to people. It hasn't stopped me from being nice to people. I think if it's in you, it's in you. No matter what changes externally, but what is within you is within you. And it's going to come out good, bad, or indifferent. So, I can't blame it totally on social media, but a lot of us have more friends on social media versus a face-to-face. I mean, that's for me as well. I only have, like, when I say friend, meaning they've been through some things with me, is 2 male friends, a white guy and a black guy, and a female friend. Who else? I would say it's 2 female friends and 2 male friends. But basically it's 2 male friends and a female friend. And they've been through some things with me and have been loyal and respectful and stood by my side and I by their side, over the years. So I can give them that title as friend. But for a lot of other people, and I haven't, been there or in around them when they're going through, and vice versa for me, I will call them associates, because these are individuals who I socialize with. We do have things in common. We do have a great time. We enjoy talking to one another, and so on and so forth. But when I give a person a title as a friend, meaning that they have proven that title, to have that title from me because of the different things that we have been through, and they stuck with me and I stuck with them, things of that nature. Uber and Lyft made me start to not like people. What? See, Glenda, you're saying something, because I was sharing earlier when I came down, this man was holding his sign saying he was homeless. So I had a whole bottle of water that I was bringing with me, and then I had a little bit of Cheetos left, not the bottom of the bag, but it was a nice amount there. So I offered it to him, and he said, there's nothing in there. I said, there's still some more in there. I mean, I was enjoying it, So he took it, and he took the bottle. But when the bottle of water, and then when I looked at the rear mirror, he tossed the bag, my Cheetos, okay? He tossed the bag of Cheetos in the street. See, if I would allow that situation to alter my thoughts for helping other people, if they're holding the sign, if I have something that I can share, I wouldn't help them. But they could very well be the person that will appreciate it and really need the help. And he was a black guy. And then I was sharing earlier when this was during the summer, a homeless guy, white guy, holding his sign up. I had some Powerade. Yeah, it was Powerade. And I drank out of it. And he was saying he was thirsty, you know, they do this, things of that nature. And he came to the window and I said, all I have is, you know, my Powerade, and I drank out of it. He said, I'll take it. He took it right there and started drinking it. You know, not saying that, okay, all white men would do that versus all black men who are homeless. If it's not a full bag of Cheetos, that they won't take a half bag. Not saying that. I'm just sharing my experience based upon those two interaction under the title of being homeless. You know what I mean? Now my passenger take the ride, and I'm getting 5 stars after each ride. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Hello?
Michelle.
Hey.
We haven't stopped.
Yeah, we are. I'm right around the corner here. Are you're not out in the rain, are you? Oh, good. Don't come out yet, okay? All right now. I didn't, but I'm just gonna give you some money. Is that all right? Okay then. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, love you too. Yeah, let's see here. They don't talk, complain, or demand me to change the music. Oh, and you know, I tell you. Okay, Josh said, I used to work at Great Lake Naval Training Center in Northern Illinois, VA Medical Center as a dietary cook and medical supply person back in 96, 97. When I graduated high school, it was a school job. Awesome. That's nice. Yeah, that was the lady that I called my sister. She was on my other video, and I told her I was going to get her a birthday gift. I was thinking about earmuffs, but then I forgot, so I'm just going to give her money, and that's her belated birthday gift. So she said it was okay, so that's cool, you know. But that's really nice. I'm happy to hear that, Miss Glenda, that you have another job and where you are appreciated and you love what you're doing. I think that's awesome. When it comes to Uber and Lyft, you're dealing with, again, customer service, just as you are. But when it comes to rideshare, you're dealing with multiples of personalities and characteristics versus you working for the medical lab. It's multiple personalities and characteristics. However, is more isolated in reference to medical. Whereas with rideshare, it's customer service. And it's pretty broad, you know? Glenn, that's why my son will just deliver food. He doesn't have the temper to stay calm dealing with disrespectful people. Everyone always happy to get their food. Exactly. Yeah. For sure. Christmas was good. Yeah, it was good. You told me. Your family gave you $500, and then you moved in your new trailer. Or did you move in the new trailer yet? Let's see. The homeless and beggars are very picky. Glenda, come on now. If they have cigarettes and nice shoes on their, they're doing better than us. See, I didn't even look at his shoes. Usually, I will look at the nails. I'll look at the hair. I'll look at the shoes, even if there's an odor. I think what he wanted was more money. Some, that's all they want is money for drugs, you know. You're planning the trip. I remember you told me on the other live. That's awesome. Back to Florida, I believe, right, Josh? Yeah, so I look at those type things. It's sad though. But you're right. They can be very picky. I mean, I remember when we went to, I was singing at a church, and I went to Manhattan, New York, and we were escorted into the church and out. They were like, you go in, we had a concert to do, and we go out and we back on the bus. We couldn't, sightsee or anything. It was in the church, out church, in the bus, keep it moving. So then, and I shared this before, and it was a homeless guy under a bridge down there, and my girlfriend and I, we had some leftover chicken, not bones, but chicken from KFC. And so we were excited because that's how we were raised, to help people, who are less fortunate, and so on and so forth. And so we was handing it to him. He wouldn't take it. And we were like, sir, excuse me, sir, we have some KFC chicken for you. Yeah, and he just still digging in the trash can, his back towards us. He just digging and digging. So then we were like maybe 18, 19, and we looking at each other like we couldn't understand that. Like, we were trying to offer you food, but you choose to dig in the trash can. We're loving, kind people here, So then we went back on the bus and we looked at the bus driver, and he said some homeless people are very proud. And we were like, oh, okay. He said, so just sit it, put it on the floor, on the ground, and he'll get it. And we were like, on the ground? Like, that's kind of disrespectful. But we did it because this is a driver. He's familiar. We did it. We got on the bus. Next thing you know, he scooped that box up, and he was we were like, he's eating it. Oh my gosh. And we shouldn't have been pointing at him, but we were just so excited. Like, oh my gosh, she's eating. Like, we helped somebody. Oh my gosh, he is enjoying this chicken that we gave him. So that made our night, But like Miss Glenda said, some homeless people are very proud people. They don't want to take handouts, and it's just so much to learn. It's just so much to learn. Oh my gosh. I don't give them any cash. Okay. I know some people that would give them cash. Like, some will appreciate if they say, I wanted some cigarettes or I want a beer. They'll give them money for beer and cigarettes and stuff like that. I found round trip for 2 people for $290 from Atlanta to Los Angeles in 2 weeks on Frontier Airline. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Hey, Zachy, how are you? Yeah, so you're right, Miss Glenda. It's one of those things, and then you have some who live amongst the homeless people, and they not up to any good. They taking money, they selling drugs, they raping people, they doing all kinds of things. Everybody who looks homeless is not homeless. I've learned that. I know that for a fact. And I've met some very interesting homeless people who were in corporate, and one thing led to another, and now they're homeless. Some are veterans, and that hurts me so much when I see veterans with the limbs cut off and they're in the corner begging for money. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. And I understand everybody who went in the Army didn't fight combat. I understand that, but just to see, that they're a veteran is, so I try my best to help. I try. Can I put on 2 gloves? I had them on earlier. I did a video. I'm going to upload it. Once I get off here, I'm going to upload it. I did a driving video. But I did it from this angle. I don't know how well. I mean, it looked like it did well. It looked good, but I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this all out and stuff like that. But yeah. But that's how that is. It's one of those things in life, I just think it's important to have a certain amount of love and respect and concern for yourself, because it's rough. It's rough. The young lady that I call my sister, she was homeless for many years, many years, and we have put her and her husband up in motels to stay out of the elements, the cold or the rain. And now, her husband has passed, but she's still, with us, and we appreciate her. She's an awesome person. Her soul is so genuine, and we appreciate her dearly. And now she lives with her daughter and doing very well for herself, so You know, just like we can be on the path of everything's going well and then things turn for the worse. We could be on the path that everything is going bad and it can turn for the better. So I just see more and more it's so important to continue to push forward. Push forward, push forward, push forward. Are you going on a date? No, I'm not going on a date. Oh my gosh, a date. When have I ever been on a date? That's like, date. I give you the money when I have extra. And one guy then asked if I can also buy him a soda. And I did. And I guess I'm just, no, yeah. I tell you what, April, sometimes you do have to say, this is all I can do for you right now. You know, it's not saying no, it's not saying yes. You're still keeping that control, but you're telling them, you know, what? No, this is what I can do for you right now. And then they understand. They understand. Because a lot of people have that mentality, if you don't ask, you don't receive. So they'll keep asking, but there is limitations on that, you know, because you never know. You may come across him again, and then he's like, hey, here, I can buy you this. I can treat you to this. My heart breaks for them. I can't help it. I know. If you genuinely, from your heart, you want to help them, and it's not overwhelming for you or make you feel uncomfortable, make you not want to go in that area, then, you know, step back a little bit. But if you're okay with helping and you can handle it, then, you know, go ahead and so be it. But just be careful. Don't like reach in your wallet or in a bag and you know, counting dollars out. Just if this is something that you know you do and you're in that particular area, just have a couple dollars just somewhere close. Fold it up, single dollars, fold it up, maybe 1, 2, however you want to do it, and you can just hand it to them that way, you know, but not let them see a lot. Hey there, Rox, how are you? Yeah, you missed it. You didn't have your notification on. Anyway, I wasn't planning on coming on. I just decided to go live yesterday because I do want to work on that channel as well as this channel. So I'm trying to get a head start into the new year. Do videos on that channel, do videos on this channel, and just see. Because I do appreciate my subscribers on both channels, you know. So I try to show up. Things of that nature. Let's see, what did I miss here? Thank you, Miss Glenda. And oh yeah, back to a date. A date. Man, that's almost like a curse word. Man, let me... I did. Yeah, I did. This was... Is it 15 years ago? About maybe 15 years ago, I actually went on a date, whereas I was asked out, and I could go to my favorite restaurant, which was the Cheesecake Factory in Columbia, and I could purchase, buy whatever I wanted, and then we got along pretty well, and then we went to the movies, and we saw, I think it was He-Man. That's how long ago. That's how long ago it's been. Yeah. And that was the white guy. And then as time went on, I realized he was still married. But it is what it is. But we still good friends. He wants to go out for lunch. But my schedule is so, oh my gosh. I just can't do it right now. But he's cool people. And I consider him as a friend. But yeah. And so it's all good on that part. But yeah, that's, wow, Miss Glenda, that makes me think. I don't miss it. I don't miss going out on a date. For one, it's going to cost me money. Why? Because I got to go buy an outfit. I got to feel comfortable. I got to make sure my hair done. I got to do a lot of things for me to make me feel comfortable. Whereas the person who's taking me out, they would probably be okay with however, as long as, because they want to go out with me. But for me, it's so much I have to do to make myself feel good before I go out on a date. So, yeah, I'll pass on that one. Yeah, I'll pass. It's just too much. There are too many resources for addicts, disabled veterans. Yeah, very true. Very true. That's very true. Yeah, that is so true. I remember, like the guy was the white guy. He's a vet. He's a veteran, and he had cards, and he would hand out cards to the homeless people, the vets, and so that they have somewhere to get some help, because it just seemed like it don't make sense for them to have to be out here. I mean, sad enough others are out here, but them, I don't understand. Hey, Misty, how are you? See, wait a minute, just. Oh, you know what? Oh, Misty, you see what Misty just said? Just get a see-through outfit. They will. No, no. I know why you're saying the same here. Yeah, no, no, no. I said I have to be happy. No, yeah, no. What? Oh my gosh. Can you? Oh, I don't even want to imagine. I wouldn't want to imagine. But yeah, Miss Glenda, I'm good on that one. Yeah, it could be cheap, but no. No. I don't mind if I have the money. I don't mind spending the money. And then I have to have enough money to take care of my food, because especially if it's a first date, I would prefer Dutch. That person find their way there. They drive, or Uber, however it goes for them. I drive myself there, and then have dinner, good conversation, and go our separate ways, But I have to be at a certain comfortability before doing that kind of stuff, So, yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh, no. No, nah. I'll pass on that one for sure. Yeah, yeah. I'll order in. I'll stay in the house. I'm good on that one. But wow, that was interesting, Miss Glenda. I'm like, whoa. I don't even think about that. I don't even think about going on dates or anything. Yeah, I don't even think about it. You wouldn't even dress like that in public, right? Right. Hint word, public, exactly. Oh my gosh. Only 3? I might need 4 or 6, considering, I mean, like, come on. Like, oh my gosh. Interesting. Too much for me. Let me make a phone call here, because this is getting kind of lengthy there. That is too much. I declare. There you go. Look, Miss Glenda. Right? Look, I can't. Can I wink the other one? Let's do it this way. No. That's I won't tell. I declare. Some things are more, it's best to be indoors than out. That's so funny. Let's see. Let's try this here. Hello? And I might, I'll just drop this off to her. Good morning. How's it going? Oh, okay. Uh, okay. Good afternoon. Okay, I'm still here. I was wondering what was going on. I'll call Rebecca because she didn't know what was going on either. But okay then. All right. Peace out. All right. Okay, let's see. You had a new one from Lyft. Hold on. A new what? You know, it's glad that. Let's call her back here. Let's do it that way. And all that good stuff. Okay, so yeah, you're coming out. All right, then I'll see you. Okay. All right, peace out. Yeah, that's just what you do. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! After dressing like they wouldn't let me in the door. A 5-star restaurant, they won't let me in the door. Oh my gosh! I've been to nice restaurants with my family. I'm not a stranger to nice, 5-star restaurants. I'm used to that even as a child, going to different banquets and different gatherings, having a ball gown on and all that kind of stuff. I know how to act a part, for sure. But no, this day and time, it's too crazy out here. I wouldn't want to meet anybody new because, nah, man, no, 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 no. No. Mm-mm. No. I can't do it. It's just too much. It'll be too much on me. And there's so many people who are so fake. And it's just, ugh. I'm okay. I'm not without. Now, I'm good how I am. I'm not suffering or, like, oh my gosh, I don't have nobody. No, it's not like that. But for me, no, I'm good on that one. I ain't missing nothing on that one. There's no lady, no man can walk down the street or get out of a fancy car and they holding hands and it'll make me jealous or upset because I also know people will put on an act out in public, but when they're behind closed doors, they're totally different people, so I never get caught up into things like that. Maybe one day I'll meet a decent person, but I'm not looking. Yeah, I'm not looking, April. How I am now is safe. I'm good. But to venture out and to open myself to meeting new people, trying to build a relationship, man, no, that's too much work. Especially if they're not coming correct. Yes, they will let you in because others will come to see. Right, to see what the commotion. Yeah, what's going on? Cameras, YouTube live. Yeah, this lady came in here and she has a see-through outfit on, and we just want to see what's going on. And oh my God, that would be woohoo. That is scary. But no, I'm good on that one. This is safe for me. I have control. That's another thing I know I've learned over the years. I have to have some type of control in everything that I do. Me, myself, and I, exactly. 24/7. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can trust yourself. But when it comes to other people, man, that's no. Yeah. And then I wouldn't want to put my insecurities on another person. Think, okay, timing them, or who you looking at, why are you getting home so late, or why are you looking at that lady, and so on and so forth. Different things. I wouldn't want to be like that. Hello? Uh-huh, yep. Okay, all right. Yep. All right, peace out. Okay. Yeah, I don't, mm-mm. Like with the guy who started out saying he was divorced, that as years went on, and I was beginning to like him. It started out divorced, then it was separated, then it was we live in different states, then it was um she's back in the same states, then it was she don't want to sign the papers. You know what I mean? I can't put myself in that situation. I cannot put myself in that situation. And then with what his dad said, you can have a black girl as a girlfriend, but not as a wife. No, 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 no. No. We are friends and will forever be friends. His father has since passed. Still, just to know that, you know, and I know racism is still alive and well. I know even back then, that's pretty much what some of us were used for. Is, the wife didn't want to have sex with him, so she would send him out to the barn or wherever some of the slaves were. I mean, that's what I've heard over the years. I've never seen it. This is what I've heard. And they would have sex with the slaves. I'm not that person. I'm not going to put myself in a situation such as that. So no. Before I allow myself to be disrespected, used, and abused, I'll stay alone forever. Forever. And be happy. They play a lot of games. But you know what? Let me tell you. A lot of women nowadays, they play some nice games too. Let me tell you. It's not just the guys playing these games. It's women too. And some of these women are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded with their games. And they play them on these guys, and they make these guys, their heads are spinning. They don't know if they're coming from the left or to the right. They have no idea. Some of them curl up in fetal positions because they're so hurt. Some try to commit suicide. It's so many different things, and it's all behind a woman. Whereas years ago, it was more from what we knew about. It was more the men playing games on women being disloyal and on things of that nature. And then we were so emotional, and we tried to commit suicide, or we tried to kill them, or we tried to kill the lady who we caught them with. So many different things. Our emotions have been just like on a yo-yo. But now, some of these so-called hurt women now are hurting men. And I don't want to be that type of woman. I don't want to blame or put my hurt on a man who is being honest with me, being truthful, being respectful to me. I wouldn't want to put that on him because he don't deserve that. Neither should I let my hurt stop me from meeting decent, standing, upright, respectful, honest people. You see what I'm saying? Because then if I don't allow myself to think, okay, every man is not like that man, then I might be missing out on something. And I might not be, but I might be. You know what I mean? So it's like, but for me right now, I'm good. Scandalous, yeah. Shoe on the other foot, yeah. Like years ago, men were the bad drivers. Now women. Oh my gosh, how about that? Right? You're right. But you know what? Man, let me finish this up here. Chelle, but you really should get a cute, adorable baby. Oh, I had a cat. He was a kitten, and he died. And it took so much out of me, April. I can't anymore. And like I did that video with my one of my nieces, little Yorkie, and he's so adorable, so cute. His name is True, and I just felt an emotional connection with him. And then I was like, oh my gosh, if I had one and he passed, so I can't do it. I can't. I love animals, I love pets, but it just would be too much for me emotionally. Years ago, we women were the ones with cheaper insurance. With cheaper insurance. I don't know about that one. I know there was a difference. I know, like, if you're a younger driver, you would have to pay, more because you're a younger driver. But as for cheaper insurance, I don't know about that one, Melissa. You might know a little bit more about that than I. But yeah, so I'm happy. I know what's going on, when it's going on, how it's going on, and that's me. And that's, like I was saying, I know I'm the type woman, I need to have some type of control. I need to know some things. I need to see some things. I need to hear some things to help me see you in the right light. It's different when my dog passed. I can't get another dog. Yeah. It used to be women had cheaper insurance. See, I didn't know that, Melissa. That's interesting. Never knew that one. Interesting. Yeah, I think about it, April. But then, like, with my job, I work from home. I feels really sad that I can't have him or her in the room with me. And I do know some agents, they do have their pets in the room with them. But, we're not supposed to. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe somewhere in the future, if I do get one, it will be a Yorkie. I was going to get the miniature one, but I talked to a breeder. She breeds Yorkies, mini Yorkies in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and she said that they have short lives. And I know it's just, when I heard, I was like, okay, no, thank you. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. And a lot of my neighbors, they have small dogs. Some have Yorkies. Some have Pomeranians. Pretty much everyone has small dogs, that stays in the house. This one neighbor, she don't allow her, is a black Yorkie, miniature one. She don't allow him to walk. He has little paw shoes or whatever you want to call them, and she carries him in the bag. It's a special bag that she carries him in, and he has his own bed. Yeah, you can really, yeah, it's like they're little human beings, and they can be very expensive to have that upkeep, and you want to make sure that they have good veterinarian hospitals and good doctors and stuff that they can go to. Plus, I don't want to share my bed. I know, right? Man, please. I have one grown child and I don't want nothing else. I need to clean up, right? You get to that point when you're just, it's all about you. What you watch on television, everything, what you eat, when you eat, your cleaning habits, everything is all about you. And that's awesome. Dogs are a lot of work. Cats are much easier. Yeah, my cat, see, and that's another thing. Okay, my dog is 11 years. He's 11. He is 12 pounds. His girlfriend is a neighbor, 150 pounds. What? Rottweiler? Well, dude, what? 12 pounds, 150. Okay. I mean, okay. All right. What can I say? Okay. What can I say? Wow. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, I've had dogs. I've had cats. What else? Pretty much, yeah, dogs and cats. Dogs growing up, cats growing up. Maxie like a pit bull. Like pit bulls. Oh, really? What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if I was to get a puppy, not a puppy, a small dog, it would be probably a Yorkie. Or the lady that braids my hair, she has one. She paid, I think she said $2,500 or $3,500 for it. Oh my gosh. They're bigger than a Yorkie. It's in a poodle family. Very smart, easy to train. Don't bark a lot and all that good stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the kind it is. Now, but he is a little bigger. But in terms of his personality, I like that. Now for the Yorkie, I know I would have to be careful where I'm stepping, unless I put something on his neck that will jingle to let me know, okay, he's around. Because with my with the other little Yorkie that's at my sister's house, I had to constantly look around. I was in a chair and I was like, I don't want to back up. Does anybody see True? Can you imagine backing up and rolling? Oh my gosh. No, So I have to take a lot of things into consideration when it comes to that. Yeah. One side of me thinking, okay, it'll get me out the house because I'll have to walk him. Then the other side is, I don't know. I'm like, Junior, you're not going to get Is that how that is, Melissa? It was nice chatting, but I'm about to chow down. Okay, then back to my I know that's right, in television. I'm going to get ready to shut it down, too. And, yeah, guys, I enjoy talking to every last one of you guys. You're so important to me. If you didn't know it, I appreciate you all. And, continue to love yourself, be yourself, and change yourself to improve yourself. Love yourself, be yourself, know yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. Peace, homies. I know that's right. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for chiming in. Thanks for the conversation. You have uplifted my spirit, and I thank you for that. And take care, okay? Let me see if this will work. I'm trying to use something else different. Oh, I don't know if it's going to work for that one, though. You think it'll work for the live? All right, Gwen. Let's see. No. Does it? No, it won't work for that. All right, guys.